friends. Welcome to the LeggLife podcast. My name is Adam.
My name is Sherry.
Sherry Beth, what episode is this?
84.
84? I think 84.
I think so.
Full confession, we are currently driving.
Yes.
We are somewhere between Baton Rouge and Lafayette, Louisiana.
Yep.
Lafayette. And we are recording. I think we've done this, I don't know, Sherry, 2 or 3 times before.
We've done it a couple of times. You did it once by yourself.
Oh, that's right.
I think you and I have done it at least once.
At least once?
Yep.
So what we're going to do is basically just a road trip podcast.
Just kind of stream of consciousness chatter.
That's exactly right. And just so you know, we are recording this on my iPhone, so you may hear the GPS come in and be like, in 34 miles, please keep straight. So if you do, just ignore it.
Sorry.
It's fine. Sherry,
Yeah.
I know where I want to start as far as what we're talking about.
Okay.
Because you and I were talking about it a little while ago. We have been to Florida lots of times.
Yes.
We have watched, I was going to call it Tiana's, but that's not the name of the movie.
Princess and the Frog.
Princess and the Frog. To me, it's Tiana's. Lots of times.
Yes.
And every time we've gone to Florida, we have never once seen what?
Gators or crocodiles or any of those.
We've never seen gators or crocodiles. So when we were getting off the plane in Louisiana, we just assumed we would be greeted at our gate.
Well, first of all, by Lewis playing his trumpet, and we were not, and so rude.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that Lewis not there, no gator there, no crocodile
gator.
there.
None.
And while we've been driving kind of through some of the parts of Louisiana where we are, there's swamp all over the place.
All over, and it's like we've been talking like we have yet to see a single gator. And they're supposed to be everywhere.
No trip to Florida, and so far Louisiana complete strikes outs. I don't know what I'm saying. Sherry, be nice.
We need to probably give a little bit of a caveat here. We are running on absolutely zero sleep.
Yeah, I don't think
we haven't slept since the night before last.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. The night before last is when we got some sleep. Not last night at all.
None.
Okay, back to the gators and crocodiles.
Yeah.
So we have heard from some people who are like, I've come to Alaska 10 times and I've never seen a moose, which is crazy to us.
Which to us, we're just like, how are you missing them? Because they're all over all the time.
And that's exactly how I feel our luck must be with croc-gators.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to call them that because I don't know whether we're in crocodile or alligator country.
I don't really know either.
So I'm just going to call them croc-gators, and that covers everything. Croc-gators.
Okay.
So let's talk a little bit about this.
Yeah.
If you saw one, what do you think your reaction would be?
I mean, if I'm in the car, I'd be like, whoa, that's cool. If I was out of the car, I would probably drop some curses and pray that I don't die. You
do drop some curses pretty impressively, I will say.
Thank you, it's a talent.
It is definitely a talent you've gotten good at. Is it the kind of thing that if we were driving in the car right now and swamp over on the right-hand side and you see it like crawling along the edge, would you want me to stop?
Oof. I mean, maybe. Like, I might want, like, a wildlife shot.
To get a better view of it?
Yeah.
That's how I feel, too. What are you looking at?
There's a bird. There was, like, a hawk or some kind of large bird sitting in a tree branch with both its wings completely spread out, but just sitting there with both its wings just, like, out. I've never seen a bird do that.
It's trying to impress the ladybirds.
Apparently.
That's what it's doing. It's like, hey, ladies, look at my wings.
Oh, wow.
You want tickets to the gun show? Okay, so this is our first time to Louisiana.
Yes.
Have you ever even been to the airport?
No.
Neither have I.
Nope.
Thoughts so far?
It's very green, which I expected because it is very, like, swampy and wet. Lush.
Yep, totally.
So I was expecting green. It is very pretty. We stopped today and we saw a couple of plantations, did some tours. Yeah.
It's been nice. And there's no snow.
There's absolutely no snow. I was telling my sister the other day that we have like our 3-foot Sasquatch that's like in our garden. in our backyard, and it's completely buried. Like, we can't see a single inch of it.
Nope.
Which means that we have more than 3 feet of snow.
Without a doubt we do.
And I think that's stupid.
It's very stupid. Yes, it is.
In March, we still have probably 4 feet of snow out there.
So this is a nice break for us.
Yeah.
I will say my favorite thing, can I tell you what my favorite thing about Louisiana has been so far?
Yes.
The people.
The people.
They are, and maybe this is just like, maybe this is all in the South, but it's honey, baby, babe, sweetie, dear, darling,
Yep.
sugar,
Yep.
snookums, baby.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, like, we're not even dating yet, lady. Calm down. Like,
Here with my wife.
Like, calm down, lady. But everybody's been so nice.
Yes. Very nice.
I really have
That
loved.
Southern hospitality.
I'm telling you, it is a real thing here.
Yep.
I have been other places in the South where I remember thinking the Southern hospitality did not seem as real.
Yeah.
It very much feels real here.
It does. It also just started to rain, so you might hear some of that on the windshields and such.
Yeah, we've had kind of a mixed
background.
We've had a mixed bag of weather today. While we were outside of the plantations, cloudy, a few sunny breaks,
Yeah.
but never rain.
Yeah.
And now that we're driving,
Now that we're driving.
a little bit of rain.
Yeah, not much though. I mean, it kind of sprinkled a little bit earlier, and it's a little bit harder now, but it's, I don't know.
It's still not bad.
Nope. I'm just hoping I see some lightning.
That's what I want you
I
to
want
see.
a good storm.
We don't get lightning in Alaska. Well, I'll say this.
Very rarely.
Very rarely do we get lightning in Alaska.
Yeah.
And you miss it, right?
I do. Actually, I actually enjoy storms.
Yeah.
Like thunderstorms.
I have never lived anywhere that got them on the regular.
Right.
And so, to me, thunder and lightning, my whole life has been the biggest novelty. I remember a time, tell me if you remember this. We were in Chicago. I think we were flying home.
Yeah.
And there was a gigantic storm.
It turned into a tornado watch. I don't think it ever turned into a warning.
I don't think
which
so.
Which means...
Okay, hold on. You've told me this.
Yeah.
A tornado watch means that there is the possibility of tornadoes.
Yes, the conditions are right to form a tornado.
A tornado warning
Yes.
means that tornado has been spotted.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Oh,
You're so good.
I'm a weather genius.
Yes. So yeah, we were in Chicago and we were pretty high up in our hotel.
Yeah.
And I just remember thinking, oh boy, please don't turn into a tornado. Like, I don't know if we can get out of this building. Like.
And what did I do? Do you remember what I did? I pulled one of the chairs from the hotel room.
Oh, yes, you did.
Over literally right in front of the windows. And I just sat there, I don't know, 30 floors up.
Because that's what you do.
Well, here's the thing. No, it's not. but it was such an amazing lightning storm.
It really was. It was impressive.
I had only seen a few of those ever in my whole life, and so there was no way I was going to get pried away from that hotel room window.
Unless the sirens.
Unless there were sirens and I saw Dorothy. So speaking of hotel rooms, let's keep this just kind of like string of thought going.
Okay.
We do not have a hotel room booked
No,
for
don't.
tonight.
Correct.
It is currently 4:30. We don't know how far we're going to drive. We're not sure where we're going to stay.
Yeah.
How does that make, as the planner, how does that make you feel?
I'm a little bit stressed, and here's why. So really, for the most part, almost every time we travel, before we even leave our house, we have all of our places booked.
Totally.
And so it's really just like, we're also like, the way that we did Ireland was basically, we
I loved it.
Booked each night. We knew where we were going to end up. But whatever we did during the day, it was just whatever we did. And like, we kind of had, a general idea of what was along the drive, but like, it was just sort of like, do you want to stop here? Maybe not. And, let's stop here though. It was just, and like, that was kind of how we traveled Ireland. We just knew where we needed to end up that night.
Yeah, we had all of our Airbnb, or our like bed and breakfast and hotels booked for each evening.
Yep.
But almost no plans for each day.
Which was great. And we've traveled kind of like that a few other times. And so this kind of like, let's drive and see how tired we get is just sort of like, I don't know, it stresses me out a little bit.
Yeah.
And partly because, from what you were saying, like, you did do some research. It looked like pretty much any hotel we would want to stop at along the way would have room.
Exactly.
My concern is us being like, we can't drive anymore, we're too tired, and we pull into a, I don't know, Holiday Inn Express, and they're like, we're sold out.
Yep.
And then we have to go another 50 miles down the road. Like,
No, then we sleep in the parking lot in the car. Have you ever done that?
No.
You've never slept in a vehicle?
Well, yes, but not, I mean, probably not intentionally.
Also, what are we driving over right now? Because it's like we're on a bridge.
We're on a bridge, but it's just water.
It's like an elevated roadway, which is so stupid to say because that's literally what a bridge is. But stop. But it's not like we're crossing a river.
No, it's just like swamp.
It's like swamp.
Yeah.
This is weird.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what we're doing is we have an idea of maybe how far we want to go.
Yeah.
And we'll see how we're feeling when we get about there.
We have a couple of towns that we have decided probably will stay in.
Yep.
But
who knows?
Who knows? Kind of, the first one I figure we'll get to and just kind of see how we're feeling, and then if we're still doing okay, then we'll go on to the next one and
just keep going. Who knows? Maybe we'll make it up to Seattle tonight.
Seattle.
We're just gonna keep going, Sherry.
We're gonna bypass Austin.
Back to the PNW. So for those of you who don't know, we are spending a couple nights in Austin.
Mm-hmm.
The reason we flew into New Orleans is that because South by Southwest is going on in Austin, because Rodeo Houston or the Houston Rodeo is going on in Houston, there are like a few really, really big events going on in that part of Texas, which made flights into that part of Texas absolutely astronomical.
So expensive.
The most expensive I've ever seen them.
Yes.
To those cities.
Yes.
So what we decided to do was fly to New Orleans, since we have to be there for the viewer cruise anyway, rent a car. We are driving to Austin, and I have a work festival, a music festival as part of South by Southwest on Sunday, March 12th.
Yep.
And then we will start the drive back toward New Orleans on the Monday the 13th.
Yep.
And this is the first time you've ever gotten to come and do a music festival with me.
Yes, I'm very excited about that.
I'm excited too. This isn't a normal festival. So normally our festivals are like 2-day festivals, lots of different artists, like action sports, just like big things.
This is not that.
This is just like a 1-day. It's at like the iconic Stubbs Barbecue in Austin. And it's much more limited than what our normal festivals are. So this is kind of a new thing even for me.
Yeah.
But I'm super glad that I get to hang out with you and we get to do this together.
Yes, I am excited to do this, although...
What's up?
We were looking at other people who were going to be at, like, South by Southwest.
Oh, and here's the thing. The same day.
One of my favorite humans on the planet.
Me.
Anna Kendrick.
Oh, yeah, her. Yeah, she is... So Anna's at South by the same morning as our event on Sunday.
I was like, oh, maybe I won't go with you.
And who else was it? Leon Bridges, who's one of our favorite musical artists.
Yes.
Saturday, the day before our festival, oh gosh, what's her name? I'm gonna butcher it. Is it Priyanka Jonas?
Oh yeah.
She's there. There's just like all of these other, and that's one of the things with South by is that all of these like celebrities, musicians, artists, actors, actresses.
Yep.
Just
all
descend on
people.
Yeah, just descend on Austin. And Sherry gets to hang out with me.
At Stubbs Barbecue.
At Stubbs Barbecue. Isn't that what you want, Sherry?
Well.
Question.
Yeah.
Anna Kendrick at a wine bar or me at Stubbs Barbecue? What are you choosing?
Do you want me to answer
I
that?
want you to answer honestly.
If I had the option to go see Anna Kendrick, I'm going to see her.
Next week's podcast is going to be titled How Sherry Ditched Me at South by Southwest to go hang out with Anna Kendrick. Or the LeggLife podcast from now on is just you and Anna Kendrick. I mean, you two are the hosts.
We're just besties, I think.
So funny.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so I want to talk about a couple road trip games.
Oh, yeah.
We've been playing.
We have, yes.
I asked a question a few hours ago as we were kind of getting the road trip started.
Mm-hmm.
if you ever played the alphabet game growing up.
Yes.
So tell me about this, because we have played it a little bit differently, I think.
We have. Well, so you grew up in Alaska, where there are very few, like, road signs. There's zero advertising signs.
No billboards. Alaska.
No billboards ever.
Billboards are outlawed in Alaska, and I love that.
I do too.
Also, what do we got going on here?
I don't
There's
know.
4 semis. Well, there's 3 semis being pulled by 1 semi. Sorry, don't know what that is.
Yeah. So, I don't know. It's really hard to play the alphabet game in Alaska because you are strictly going off of, like, exit signs.
Exit signs and
towns and whatever you're coming across.
And license plates.
License plates.
And, like, wording on vehicles. First of all, Sherry, tell us what the alphabet game is, if people don't know.
Okay, so it's basically just where you have to go through the alphabet. So you look for an A in a sign, and then you look for a B in a sign.
Yep.
And you just have to go through the alphabet. So the way that we played it growing up was license plates were not allowed. So, like, it was road signs strictly. So
And
road signs, billboards.
Billboards, okay.
Strictly. Signs along the road.
Wow.
And now anywhere else in, the entire United States, that is fine. But in Alaska, you wouldn't have been able to do that.
Yeah, so when I played the alphabet game growing up, it was always
Any letter you can find
any
anywhere.
letter you can find anywhere. That's exactly right.
Yep. So we did play that.
Yep. And we did pretty good.
We did pretty good. Yep. Well, I mean, pretty good in that we found all the letters.
We made it through the alphabet.
We did.
And then we started another road trip game.
And then we started another road trip game, and Adam kind of forgot that we were in 2023 and decided we were actually in, like, 1983. And he was like, we should have a notepad where we can write down...
Okay, nerd.
Me.
So the game we're playing is like the 50 states license plate game.
Yes.
You're looking for a license plate from every single state.
Yes.
And so I thought...
We've done pretty good so far.
We have done good. What state is that?
Oklahoma.
We already got it. Lame. Well, here was my thought, is that there should be an app, and maybe there is, we haven't looked.
Yep.
Where basically it's an app you download, and as you're playing the 50 states game while you drive, you can just, like, tap on a state.
Yeah.
And it, like, I don't know, grays out the license plate to show you already have it.
Yes.
But instead what we're doing is you just have them in the notes app of your phone.
Yeah.
So
that works.
It works. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Surprisingly, a lot of Louisiana.
While we're in Louisiana?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
yep,
shocking.
A lot of Texas, because we're right next to Texas.
What other games do you have other road trip games that you would play growing up? Because you guys did road trips.
We did. What other? I'm sure that we did.
Yeah. I don't remember other ones that we
did a lot of, like, I Spy.
I Spy. Actually, I got a good one.
What?
Slug Bug.
Oh yeah.
Right? But here's the thing. Did you play Slug Bug? Okay, we played Slug Bug with VW Beetles, right?
For the most part, I feel like we used any vehicle.
Wait, what do you mean?
It didn't just have to be a VW Beetle. Like, it could be any vehicle that had one. Oh.
No, these are different games.
These are different games.
Because the game you're thinking of, we called Popeye.
Okay.
So when a car, oh gosh, that's the best.
No, we called that Slug Bug when it just had one headlight.
No, Slug Bug is, no, Sherry, that's not in the Bible.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay, listeners, we need your help sorting this out. Slug Bug, because it's a bug, a VW bug.
Okay.
Whenever you see a VW bug, you say Slug Bug, and you smack the person you're with right in their knee or in their leg.
Okay.
Like Charlie Horse.
That's not nice.
Popeye is where a car only has one headlight.
Okay.
Wow. How did this not come up in pre-marriage counseling?
Oh, good Lord.
Road trip games.
Oh, boy. We did play a few. I'm sure that, I feel like we had another game. I don't remember what it was, though. I feel like we had another kind of word-based or letter-based game, but I don't remember what it was.
I tried to.
It's been a minute since I was a kid. I don't know if you know that, but I'm old.
You're young and spry. I tried to invent a new game in the car that Sherry quickly shot down, and it's a version of the alphabet game, where you just like, you can assign letters to things. So I just looked at Sherry and started saying things. It was like amazing, beautiful, cute, delightful. Eyes, because you have two of them. Like that kind of thing. Just like, and then
I was like, and we're done.
Sherry was like, and we're done.
Nope, no more.
So I'm not going to lie, some of my letters got somewhat inappropriate.
Yeah, somewhat.
Okay, I'm not going to lie, some of my letters got really inappropriate. But that's all right.
Yeah.
So I got to say, it's interesting driving in states where it just kind of continues to always look the same.
Yeah.
I'm not really used to this. Were you just looking at the license plate?
Yes.
I was like, where did Sherry go?
Sorry.
I feel like
states. Ooh, North Dakota.
North Dakota added to the list. That's one of the things that I love about Alaska is that the drives are always, there's so much natural beauty with mountains and rivers and lakes and glaciers and
the scenery changes.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
That driving in Alaska is so therapeutic to me and is so just like relaxing.
Yeah. We got another one,
Nebraska. So, okay, tell me the list of the states we have so far.
Okay, we have Louisiana, Texas, Indiana, South Dakota, New Jersey, Michigan, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Mississippi, Maine, Florida, Maryland, Alabama, Tennessee, North Dakota, and Nebraska. And the vehicle that we are currently in has a Kentucky license plate.
So we need your help. What do you guys think? Does that count? Do we get to count the vehicle that we're in?
We were never allowed to count our own vehicle.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I think that if we don't find another Kentucky by the time we get back to New Orleans, then we will count it.
What do you think the hardest state to find will be? Alaska or Hawaii?
Yeah.
I feel like those
Alaska
two
or Hawaii, yep. Mm-hmm.
really are,
Yes, I think those are going to be really hard.
Alaska and Hawaii.
I was shocked that we had a Maine.
2 Maines. We actually just passed another one.
Oh.
Big truck.
Okay. Yeah, like that's kind of interesting to me. I feel like anything like New England is going to be more difficult.
Yeah, maybe.
Arizona.
Add it to the list. You guys, is this the riveting podcast that you tuned in for? Sherry Beth, after we do wait, that's a lake? Crazy.
Wow.
Wow. After we do my music festival,
Yeah.
we are heading back to New Orleans to start prep for the viewer cruise.
That's true.
Tell me what you are most excited about when it comes to the viewer cruise.
Oh boy, I am excited to see people we have met before and have not seen in a while.
Yeah.
I'm also excited to meet new people.
I'm surprised how many new people are going on this cruise.
Yeah.
So here's what I expected. After the last viewer cruise, I thought for sure it would be primarily people who were on the first cruise.
Yeah, like a copy and paste.
Who wanted to do it again.
Yep.
And we have a lot of those. But what's interesting to me is that we had a ton of people who were on the first cruise who booked it, and then life happened.
Yeah.
Right? Like jobs and finances and calendars and schedules and all that stuff changed, and they had to cancel.
Yeah.
So I feel like this cruise is a good mix of people who were on the first one and then new people.
Yes, I agree.
I think I am so the first viewer cruise exceeded my expectations by so much.
Same.
And I'm so curious to see if that first one was like
a weird fluke.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
Or if these really are as fun as I think they could be.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm excited about. I'm excited to just kind of do it again and really see if this is as much fun as the first one, or if the novelty of the first one just kind of clouded our judgment.
Agreed. And I also, I'm excited for, we've never sailed out of New Orleans.
I know.
We're sailing down the Mississippi River.
Which is when we booked this cruise, I did not know that was a thing.
No, but like I'm super excited for that. We've never been to Cozumel. We've never been to Grand Cayman.
Yeah.
So like there's a lot of like firsts on this that I'm really excited for.
And our first experience on the Magic a few years ago was not the best.
Not awesome.
And we've wanted a redo. We've wanted to give the Magic another try.
Yeah.
And so I'm really excited to have another cruise on the Disney Magic to just give it another chance.
Yep. Let it redeem itself a little bit from that first one. Because I do feel like that first one was probably a weird...
It was a fluke.
Yeah. Like there was a lot of just weirdness going on, and I think that hopefully that was just a one-time thing.
I'm putting that in the universe. This cruise is going to be amazing. Friends, we have been yammering for over 25 minutes. So we are going to end this. This was, I don't know, I really enjoy the just hit record and see what happens kind of approach.
Yeah.
Because you never know where you're going to end up.
That's true.
So,
yeah.
Sherry Beth, any questions you want them to answer this week? Anything you want to know from them this week?
My brain isn't really functioning super awesome right now.
So, friends, no questions for this week.
No questions for this week.
But here's what we want to head over to YouTube, right? Search LeggLife Podcast.
Yep.
Find this podcast.
Hit that subscribe button.
Hit the thumbs up button. And you know what?
Ring the little bell.
Ring the little bell. Let us know how the heck you're doing.
Yeah.
How are you? Maybe you've never maybe you're like a lurker. You've been watching and listening from a distance and you haven't commented or said hi. Just toss a quick hello.
If you're going on the viewer cruise, let us know what you're most excited about.
Oh,
if you're not able to go, tell us something that you are excited about, looking forward to in just your regular life.
Boom. Look at that.
How about that?
You guys, we love you so much. We are probably, based on that last street sign, I would say 12 to 13 miles away from Lafayette, Louisiana. Lafayette. And so we're going to let you guys go. We love you so very much, and we'll see you next week on the LeggLife Podcast.
Bye.
Bye.